So I'm going to bring it up the next speaker right away. Right, I got inspired by her through Facebook, through her show. She does on Facebook every Tuesday and Friday. I think you need to have a look at it. 2 p.m. It's usually very inspiring, very inspiring for me. That's the Benny Expression show, and it's a show that inspired me to bring her. Really. And when she started as if it was like a joke, like she was playing, she was having fun, right? But then I began to watch over time. It became more serious. And she didn't know maybe I was learning. And I was telling myself, oh boy, you're not very younger. Start becoming serious. All these discussable things that you're joking with. Alright. So please help me appreciate and welcome Benitha Samuel. Thank you
so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. See all of you. Nice to finally meet you. Both yes. Well done. And I must really say that it's amazing to know that the only solution you have or fear or against it is facing. I live with it, I grew with it, I understand what it means. In fact, it got to the point that I refuse to open my eyes when I wake up in my own house while growing up as a child. You wake up and you're like, because I felt like I wasn't loved. That's where it started. I felt like I wasn't important. I felt like no one was interested in me. I felt like other people were better than me. They had other ideas. They could do better. And I was always the one that they would call to set on an errand. But when there's something to share, they would call those ones. So I felt like I wasn't loved. I became afraid. What if one day they push me out? What if one day I don't actually have anything to give? What if one day I'm actually not important? What if one day I don't even go anywhere in life? So I said like I wanted to hide. My best place was the tree. So if I finally wake up in the morning because you have to in my house, my dad thinks me, nobody will push it to wake up. So I finally choose to be sitting on the tree. What happens when I wake up, when I know that they are coming back, I just walk to the tree. Where is Benitha? In the mango tree. I grew up that way. That's not what I want to talk about today, but I grew up that way too. I grew up to the point that I was afraid of talking to people, afraid that your compliment is fake, afraid that whatever you say about me is so many you're beautiful to me, thank you. I felt like, okay, this is just trying to pull my leg. It got to the point that I was about leaving for university. You know the advice my dad gave me? He said, I was going to go and do a hide and seek. Make sure you connect with people who make sure you live with people who make sure that you try to talk to people who make sure that you're telling me what's happening around you. I don't want to come and carry you there. But he didn't know that that was the beginning of a new life that I'm living right now. Something happened along the way. My first 3 months in university, I didn't know how the outside looked like in the evening. So I was like, when I'm off on the lecture, back to my room. And from there to the church. And from there back to the room and then to the lecture hall. And the one night I was so hungry that I had to I wanted to go buy something. And I stepped out. Lo and behold, there was lights everywhere, cars, people joking, laughing, smiling. I came back inside. And then came back. I said, no, that's how it usually is in the evening. It's like this. Hey, Benitha, your one has finished. It is how far it has come. But that is not the same as standing here today. I have learned to live with it. I have learned to accept it. I have learned to walk hand in hand with it. Because I know that I am seeing a better. I used to tell my people on Facebook, I said, you should see the better you before you even get there. Because if you don't visualize it, you can't get there. If you don't see that things are working for your own good, anything that is trying to work, you will be from your mind with your mind spoiled. So me standing here today, I fought fear. I'm still fighting with it. I will keep fighting it until I know that fear is fear and is afraid of itself. Hello? My name is Benitha Samuel. I don't like for people to call me Esther. My name is Benitha Samuel. Okay. So, one thing that I am so happy about is that we're all here. So I'll just tell you welcome. Can you celebrate yourself? You don't celebrate yourself because you just took the step to the next level. You never celebrate you just took a step to the new you. I said strategies for rebranding your life for life. Not just for tomorrow, but for life. And then we all had this great message, we all had this great talk. We can share his life experience. If you look at him, you won't believe what he went through. He's still the same person today. From what he has said, from his experience, the place he grew up with, the kind of life he lived. But he had a vision. And he kept revising it. He kept revising it. He kept revising it. And you had Lady Jennifer. She said had fear, but somehow she conquered. So I want to tell you also that and this journey of life, your journey to success, your journey to that new place, your journey to that destination, sometimes you don't need to walk alone. You don't need to walk alone. He said something that if he wants to do something, he will tell someone. So that from telling that person what he wants to do, he will be accountable to his word. It will make sure that he does that thing so that that person will like, oh, this one, all this, that talk. All the way on the talk, he don't need to do anything. So that I think they all get it. You need someone. You need connection. You need relationship. That's what I want to talk about, relationship. Getting to where you want to go in life. You can have the vision, you can have the dream, but there are people who are there who just make it easier for you. All you just need to do is connect with those people. All you need to do is connect with those people. And if you're a shy type like that, I was a very shy one. I don't even want to relate with people. I don't want to share what people do. I don't want people to think I'm a bad person. I don't want people to think that I can't do anything well. If you're that kind of person, you will stay where you are for the rest of your life. You will not get to where you are even dreamt of getting. Yes, it's your dream. Yes, it's your life. It's your dream. It's your life. But it will take you 3 years to live from this place to that place. But if you have met someone related with the person and the person's contact you to stop each other with the person, you will actually get to that place, maybe a year and a half or even a year, or even some months. So in time like this in our lives, when we don't know how the world is going to turn, when we don't know exactly what is happening in the next minute, when you and I don't even know how Nigeria is going to be the next few years, you need relationships. You need to connect with someone. You need to know someone that knows someone who knows someone that knows someone. Because where you are going to is far. If you just dream to get to where this chair is, you don't have a problem. You want to just move to this. But I tell you, it's still going to be very hard for you because you need to take more than just one step to get to where that chair is. But if you have someone standing here and someone standing here, and you need to pass something from here to that place, what you just need to give to this person that you know, give it to the person that he knows, and determine where it is. Why do we have some persons in some offices who do not even qualify to get or work in that place? Because they know someone in that place. And some of us are just here with our, we have our CV, we go from one place to another place. I am applying for this, and I'm applying for this, and please tell me this. They will look at your CV and they'll drop it because we don't know anybody. Don't we say we know God? But I say we will put men in places. Lines will fall in pleasant places. God knew that you will meet another person. So he makes sure that he lets you know that lines will fall in pleasant places. Places, not just in a place. places. So we don't just need to know one person. Places. It's not just one person you need to know. You need to know as many as you can. I'll come to her and tell you, not all of them that you know that you will hear. But you just need to know some. You need to know some persons. So that you can get to where you are going to be there. The person, why do you need relationship? Why do you need connection? Why do you need to link up with people? I just told you. You need to get to your place of destination earlier than walking alone. Earlier and faster than walking alone. Now there's a stage. I can tell you the first stage about relationship. Building relationships. That initiation stage. That's the first stage. Hi. Good morning. How do you do? I like your response. That's the beginning. That is what it all starts. That is the initiation stage. Someone has to take the person. It could be the other person, it could be you, but that's the person. That's the initiation stage. Whatever you do at this stage at this level matters a lot. It can affect you. You know, when they are arrested, it's whatever you see review the case in the bottom. It's the same thing. What you do from the beginning at this initial stage it matters. It will affect you, definitely affect you in the end. For instance, you know what happened. You are not related to you anyway, and you're feeling that you're related to this person that knows him, that knows so that related to the person. And by the time you actually want to talk with, want to get his contact, you want to get the relation behavior from him, you want to let him help you link you to someone. You know, especially the person that can help you is interested. And then you fake your existence, your personality just to get his attention. Excuse me, how long will you stay fake? Whatever you do at this first stage will be used against you. It will be used for you or against you. You fake that you are this person, you are not. Let's say a relationship between opposite sex, a lady and a guy, and a guy like, oh, how do you do? How do you do too? And you're like, let's look like this. Okay, when I heal, and they're like, okay, you're just thank you so much. And then like, okay, I want to care for you, thank you so much. And then on the day that he wants to take you out, you go borrow all the things that your friends get away. You borrow shoes, you borrow eye, you borrow hair, you borrow hair. If he's going to stay longer with you in that relationship, that might even lead to marriage. Excuse me, did you fake it? Did you fake it? So whatever you do at this beginning will be used against you. Secondly, you want to let your intention know, make your intention be clear about your motive. I like you. I like you, and I think we can do things together. It's simple. You know this is what this is about. And I want you to, I think we can do business together. I know this is what this is about. Not because Benitha is saying that you should, okay, get to know someone that is sitting next to you and then you're like, give me your number and give me your number. You don't even know what the person knows. You don't even know what you like about the person. You don't like it, you don't like it because you don't like it, anything about the person. You don't like it, but you're I didn't even hello, and I was calling you. I was thinking, and I don't know how you were. You have to make your intention for your motives from the beginning. From the beginning. In 2020, don't just accept relationship, don't just build anyhow relationship, endless relationship, no benefit relationship, don't do it. That's why I say start from the beginning, start from the beginning. If you are started already, you have to revise it. Look at it. How did it happen? What happened? How did we do it? Do I need to switch strategy to make this relationship work different way to favor me or favor my business? You have to. You didn't set your motive clearly in the beginning. You have to do that. Now that you want it, think about it. You have to do it. Your faking it is not enough. You didn't make your intention clear. And then somewhere along the line, you were still thinking, why is this person in my life? Why am I with this person? You are confused, you don't know. And you don't need that in 2021. A lot has happened in 2020 that stretched us. I talked to my people around faith, and I told them that this year has actually stressed us. It has stressed me to a point. But you know what didn't happen? It didn't break. It didn't break. You went through a lot in 2020, and that person is still there. Doesn't even know the exact what he's right. Doesn't even know if you were there to help him in his business or you were there to love him or love her. That relationship is endless, and you do live in 2021. You can see one of the class. Who tells you who you wouldn't know exactly how to enjoy this good? So you don't need endless relationship. Whatever is going to happen, let it be from the beginning that this is what I want from this relationship. This is why I want to connect with you. This is why I want to meet you. This is why I want to talk with you. This is why I want us to put this place and this place together from the beginning so that you know exactly what kind of relationship it is. It's very important. And then, thirdly, state your values. Excuse me, my name is Benitha Samuel. I am the CEO of Convener Expression. And what I do, I snap pictures. What I do, I bake cake. Oh, you want to learn how to bake? Okay, I can help you. Now, you know that is what I do. So, I am not just coming to you because I don't have anything to do with my life. Now, it may be because I want you to, support my business or sponsor one of the programs I want to do. But the thing is that I am telling you that I have something already. So you will not think I am just coming because I want to get only from you without having something to offer. Set your value, very important. The relationship whereby you do not set your value from the beginning, it's going to be hard to do that somewhere in the middle or in the end. You just came to me, you need money to fund your business. Okay, no problem. I will do that for you. It's very simple. And so you go back to the same thing. Now, this person does not even know exactly what you are worth. He doesn't know what you can bring to his table. He just knows that you need help from him. He just knows that you want something from him. He doesn't know that what you have, the information you have, that I give you, he needs it. Or it can work for him, or if you share it with him, it's going to help his business or help his personal life. So he sees you as just anybody. Well, nobody. Just who is anybody? Nobody. If you were called, okay, and you saw a post on Facebook, anybody is inviting everybody for a conference, and will you come? Will you come? For instance, you were told, okay, and some people are going to be speaking in that event, just come as you are. Will you come? So you set your value in that relationship from the beginning. You need to do that in 2020. If you didn't do that from the beginning, you need to do it now. Let the person that you are in connection with know that you have this value to offer. You have something to bring to the table so that he will not just look at you like a liability is given you or not. If you don't want to walk alone, you know you need connection to get to where you're going to. Whatever level the person you want to connect with is, let the person know your value. Let the person know that you know who you are and know how important you are as well. So that he or she will not take you for granted. Very important. In 2021, you need all this. Now, I want to tell you what I think should be the second stage. The first stage, I will just tell you what we could do at the initial stage. Now, talk about the second stage, the maintenance stage. In 2021, if you want someone to help, you want someone to assist you, you also have to help and assist the person. It is a give and take. Let's make it a win-win. Building the right relationship, it has to be you sharing your value and the other person sharing his or her value as well. It's not going to be right, it is just for one person. That is not a right relationship. If it's just from the other person giving, calling, texting, messaging, visiting, and then you do nothing. Excuse me, someday the call is going to go down. Yesterday you had 2 missed calls, today you had 1. Tomorrow you don't have any. It's a text today, yesterday, and 2 days back, yesterday, today, and then like 5, 3, 4, 5. Some are still going down to 2, 1, and then 0. it has to be a win-win. The first thing you must do that I've talked about already is communication. And the maintenance stage, communication. Everybody knows that communication is key in every relationship. Communication is life. While I was in the university, as mass communication, so they were like, communicate or perish. If you don't talk, I know go here. If I know here, you don't talk anything. So you gotta say it. Communication matters. You check up on me, I check up on you. You call me, I call you. You let me know that I'm important and I'm valuable. Suddenly our relationship will go far. You're going to help me with your business, we can do that together. You're going to go somewhere, sit down, we can do that together. But nobody, I'm the only person communicating, talking, getting back to you every time, trying to relate, trying to connect, trying to let you know that, oh, hello, I'm here, hello, I still care, hello, I'm important, hello, can you notice me? You need relationship in 2021 to go to where you want to get to, but you need to maintain that relationship for it to actually last till you get the end of it. Or life. If Pastor Tayo was to bring Aboki, I greet the area father, and he had no relationship with him. Let's say, for instance, they met once and like, okay, Aboki, like, I like the way this guy talks. He's a good person. Had he called Pastor Tayo the first time? No, I'm Aboki. What's that? You're doing great things. The second time, he calls again. Hey, oh, sorry, I forgot about it again. The third is the same thing. What will he think? And then Pastor Tayo just wakes up one day and says, like, hello, this is Pastor Tayo. Okay, I have a problem. Will you go? What do you attend? How? We've not been having communication for a while, and I've been the one trying to make sure that this relationship is moving, and then you just wake up from sleep and you're inviting me. Excuse me, even if I am so busy, I'm not doing anything, and that time my hands are asleep. That's it. Only you. So you want to go somewhere, and you need someone's connection, you need someone's link, you need someone's help. You need to feed that relationship. To relationship is like, let me make an illustration. It's like when you were like in a showroom. We're in the showroom, it's the workshop. In the showroom, there's a workshop. And that is where we are being pulled, they are cutting this, cutting that. All we know is that we are in the workshop, right? We have an idea that there is a place called the showroom, but we have never been there. And we desire so much to get there. But the thing is, it's going to take long for us to actually get there. And secondly, if we eventually get to that place, it's going to take us long again to actually know exactly what happens in that place and what to do. And then God bless you. Pastor Tayo came from the showroom. He has been there. He knows what is going on. He knows what happens there. But he knows how the place works. He knows exactly how to manage the place. And he eventually enters the workshop one day. And we're so happy with him. We met someone from the workshop one day and from the showroom. The time we just like, oh, this what happened. He tells us a story about that place. What? And then he leaves. One thing is that you were connected with him. From the showroom to the workshop, there is this connection. But the little you have gathered so far will just be the only thing that you have heard from him when he came to the workshop. But if you try to keep in touch with him, will you call him the first day? So how is the showroom? Oh, he shifted this chair somewhere, and somebody came and put this one, and this is exactly what is happening here. You have gotten one information. Now you are still in the workshop, but you have someone in the shop. But because you are connected with the person, You were staying in touch, you were feeding your relationship. At the end of the day, you get to know exactly or some of the things that happens in the showroom before you even get there. And tell me, there is no how you will get to the showroom and be confused. That is what connection is about. That is what connection is about. That is what relationship is about. And if you don't feed that relationship, you don't stay in touch with that person, you won't know exactly what is happening. You will say, oh, I met someone from the showroom. I know this person, he knows a lot about what's happening in the showroom. Okay, what happens to the showroom? I think when I see this, then I will ask. You don't need that in 2021. Excuse me, you don't know how it's going to be. 2020 didn't show itself like it's exactly how it's going to be. What happened? It came in its own different way. But we can say that. Somehow people that work with you are still working with you. Some lost relationships, lost connection, lost contact during the spirit. Something to look for. And because of that, there was no relationship again. So whatever kind of relationship you're into, personal or business, there is a need for that communication. Communication is key. Even when something is wrong, I don't know. You tell me. And if you don't talk about it, something that will go very, very, very wrong. And while you're communicating with the person, or in your relationship, whatever kind of relationship it is, try to get feedback. How am I doing? Oh, we're on the same level. I hope my product is going well. I hope you're satisfied with the last product you got from me. How am I doing? I hope what I said the other day wasn't too harsh. I hope I didn't disgrace you in front of your friends. How am I doing? And the content I shared with you was of any help to you? There is need to get feedback. I tell my friend that feedback is life. Feedback is life. With feedback, you know the next line of action to take. If it has to do with your business, you know what you need to put in to get a better result next time. Without feedback, you won't know that what you gave and what you put out was wrong, or something was wrong with it, or that your clients or your customers didn't like it very well. Without feedback, something can happen to your brand or your integrity without feedback. So feedback is life. Whatever kind of relationship you are into, even if it's personal, you need feedback from that person. You need feedback from that person. Be interested. Be interested in the other person. Be interested in the other person. Not just because Benny says communication is here, like, hello, how do you do? Okay, well, God, I said, let me call you. Sanu, okay, but I will. No. Yeah, you call. Yes. You communicated, like I said, right? But the thing that you need to know something about this person. You need to get interested. Go beyond the money. If it has to do with business, go beyond the money. If it has to do with personal relationship, go beyond what you just need to do or what you need to gain from the other person. Get to exactly what you need from the person. What's going on? What's happening? How do you relax? Stop talking about business for a while. Just take time out to get to, let the person know that you're interested in what he or she does. The business, even if he buys those goods from you, let the person know that you're interested in what he or she does, or who he is in life, or his family. Celebrate his moments. Celebrate whatever happens in his life. Be it busy, like, okay, it's just my customer, he buys from me, so why do I need to be calling and irritating? If he doesn't buy from me, somebody else will. Yes. But do you know that a relationship that you don't build today will cost you 1,000+ connections tomorrow? It will cost you 1,000+ tomorrow. That connection that you would have gotten easily and deeply, like you stayed with this person, or you connected with this person in the right, the right frame of mind. You would have had those connections on a platter of gold, but you had to pay for it, pay your way, pray for it, fast for it before you get it. And in 2020, yes, you will fast. But it's something like when you have the key in your hand, why wait to fast? Show your interest. Sometimes don't call because you want to ask the person to pay you the money he's owing you. Just call Jacob. How are you doing? How's business going? It is well. I know this country is like this. I know some things are like this and like that. But don't worry. We're still in the business. Market is moving forward. I just called Jacob you. I hope you are fine. And how do you relax? Something like that. You know, you're like, okay, this man wants to ask me for money I'm owing you. Okay, hey, how will I get this money? And then you're like, oh, how do you relax? How is it out? His mind goes up, right? What he had in mind. And then when you're sitting with the person like, oh, let's take something. So what is happening? What is going on? How will you be planning your business? What's the plan for next year and all that? You're not talking about the money he's going. So he's like, okay, this person actually has interest in me. Okay, that means this person is trusted. And that means I can actually relate with it. I can actually do business with this person. And then do you know that from that trust, that person can recommend you to someone that can recommend you to someone else. Recommend you to someone else. And it will shock you that he will recommend you to someone that you would have paid millions to get his attention. Millions to get his attention. Some of them being here right now is relationship. If I didn't know Pastor Tan, I won't be here. But he met me as a photographer, not as a speaker. Most of the occasions I go to, nobody knows I sing, nobody knows I. They just know me as a photographer because whenever I'm in a place and if something like, as I was sitting there, I was looking at this. My man is always here. So a lot of people don't know I talk, or they just know as a photographer. So if I go to a place and whatever happens, I'm a photographer. Nobody knows I do my big. Yeah. So what happens if I get small Pastor time? You know that I think what will happen? Someone has a birthday, you will connect. Someone is doing a wedding, you will connect. But the recent pre-wedding I just did with a friend that who recommended it to the brother. Like, okay, and this person does this, and like, okay, I'm affordable. My price is not so much. The recent wedding thing I did, I just did the same thing. It was recommendation. Now I have a business that I know about. My dream is my vision to do better. It's my vision to, do as many wedding cases as I can in 2021. But somehow I don't know everybody that is wedding. I don't know everybody that is getting married. But if I know you, I know you. And then you know the person. Somehow we get to me. Somehow we get to me. Relationship. Be interested in the other person as well. So that person can trust you. Sacrifice. That person can trust you. Sacrifice. You have a contact that you know that can help the other person. Excuse me, it might cost you a lot. To actually write a contract, okay, this person is going to help you with this, and that, and that. Like, oh no, thank you. What are friends for? Sacrifice in relationship. Is it about personal relationship or it's a kind of really romantic relationship? And you know this person, you love this person, you care about this person. How do you show your interest? How do you say you can sacrifice for the person that you know that this person is in need and you know someone who can actually be your connect to the person and you connect them? It's a sacrifice. Sometimes you go out of your way to talk to the person or the other person concerning this person, actually help the person. That is sacrifice. I'm sure we have a lot to do. Those speakers that came, they have things to do. You heard when she said she was on the Zoom call when she got here. Relationship. Sacrifice. She sacrificed because he cared. They sacrificed because he paid attention to them. He showed that I was interested in what they do, that he valued what they do. If you do not value what someone, what they do, he would invite them. He would want them to come and on his program. So by just inviting them, he's showing them, oh, I'm interested in what you do. I value what you do. I know that what you do is great. I know that it can impact life. That is a sacrifice. inviting him, inviting us, giving us a platform to stay, to stand, to share our message. I could just walk past you, you won't know me. You wouldn't hear what I'm saying if you didn't invite him. So he sacrificed. He sacrificed by giving us a platform to stand. We sacrificed by coming, honoring his invitation because of relationship. Sacrifice. There's another stage I want to talk about. The advancement stage. The advancement stage. I talked about the initiation stage where you get like, hello, and this and that. And I just told you about what you need to do to make sure that you get to the next stage with that certain person, working hand in hand with you, supporting your business, or helping you grow personally. Now, the advancement stage is where you need to do selection. You can meet as many people as you want today. For instance, let's say everybody here, you get to get their contact, right? And in the maintenance, you try your best to call them, to text them, to chat them, to whatever way you can use to communicate and to get across to them. But it will get to the third stage, the advanced stage, that you will look at who they are and decide if they can work with you in 2021. You need connection, you need relationship, yes. But some connection and some relationship are just for a certain level. Not for all. In the third stage, you make selection. You have 100 friends. Friend number one, what does he do? How can he help me in 2021? Can you work with me? I'm trying to get to Lagos, but I think he just wants to stop at Bata. This friend, I'm hitting 100,000, and he's 100 as well. And he's okay with it, but no, I don't want to end 150, I want 200, and he's not interested in moving. The advancement stage is when you make a selection. It's good to make connection, connect with people, relate with them, get their links, get their contacts, stay in touch, but somehow you don't need all of them in yourself. You don't need all of them. You don't need so much. See, a man wants to go, wants to climb up, doesn't carry busy things. You tried your best. In the maintenance stage, you stayed in touch, you got to know about them, you learned who they were, you learned their values, you learned what they like, what they don't like, you understand them perfectly well. So in the third stage, in the advanced stage, in advancement stage, you know exactly who they are and you know who to pick to go with you on this journey. So you make selection, you choose. It's your choice. It's your choice. It doesn't matter who you are in life, what you are in life. Relationship matters. Relationship matters. Relationship matters. And maintaining that relationship is as important as making that relationship. It matters. Growing up, my dad used to say, I remember one, there's an experience I cannot forget. There were some flowers that were sent to our place. And I started really thinking one was a nurse. And my dad got angry. I don't understand. Who are they? Do you know who they are? Do you know their father is, their mother is, their auntie is, their uncle is, their this and this and that? Do you know what they do? She was a nurse. And I liked her. She spoke so well. She had books we could read. So my dad said, no, I don't have friends. So what do you need friends for? Let me tell you, you need some friends. I learned that late in life. Let me not say too late. I learned that some years ago, that friends matters as well. Friends matter. I realized that some of the things I had done alone and gotten to a shorter level, I would have gone far if I had someone I could communicate, I could tell what I want to do, and the person just tell me, oh. But After the person tells me, well done. Those are the kind of people you need to pick in this stage. Not the one that said, hey, you see, in our generation, you don't used to do it. In my village, it doesn't happen like that. You don't want to possess this kind of battery in my village. You don't need that kind of person, excuse me. Hey, you want to study communication? Hey, they don't make money. There is no money in communication. Those people that used to talk, there is no money. You don't need that kind of person. That is why I say in this stage, what you need to do is selection. You know who you want to go with you because you know where you are going to. Excuse me, if you don't know where you're going to, you won't know who to be. So I'm certain, I am assuming that you know exactly where you are going to. That's why I'm telling you that you know who you want to go with. So you can make selection in this stage. Relationship is important. Maintaining is important. But still, you don't need everyone in yourself. So you select the people that will go with you, the people that will motivate you, people that will tell you, okay, you can do it. You can just try. You can just try. I have some friends like that. You can just try what they say. And I tried. As in, I was the shyest of my siblings. I'm an introvert. I'm this shy person. I don't, if you go to my house, everybody in the corner will be dreaming of what which movie I want to act, dreaming of where I want to go. And they were all a dream. They have stayed that way for a long time until recently when I woke up. And that's how I started deepening expressions. No friends, nobody to relate with, nobody to tell, no dreams, nobody to tell, okay, this is what I want to do, how do I go about it? And the worst of it is that what I know is what we know in the house. So there is nobody else that knows something else out there that can help me. So we stay in the same circle every year, every day, every week, every month, the same thing, the same idea, the same everything. But I want to go somewhere. I want to be like Oprah Winfrey. I want to be there. But you know what? I can't get there. When I don't have someone that can just tell me you can go ahead. When he got up into what he said, he met up with a friend. Somehow they were in the same situation. But somehow, there must have been a point when he said, we will make it. Right? We will make it. This life, we must make it. And with that, we must make it. For life envelope, we must make it. We move together. You know that first. When you know that on this, I am not alone, someone's got like that, you move confident to wherever you're going to. So you need relationship. You need connection. At this stage, you pick who goes with you. Very important. What do you need for that kind of relationship? The growth mindset. Mindset in relationship again, yes. Mindset in connection again, yes. Like I've said, in the third stage, you need to make selection. Bros, if you know good, you know who know good. You will just pick anything. You don't have a growth mindset. You won't know who has the same mindset. So, anyone way home will go. Which is good. So you want to grow, you want to advance in life. You have this kind of mindset. That is exactly the kind of people you're going to be. So it's a requirement for building a positive or the right relationship. Mindset. And a growth mindset. A growth mindset. And if you want to connect with someone, like I said, it's a win-win. If you don't think you want to get to somewhere in life and you expect the other person to think and they will work for you, it's not okay. So grow mindset, a mindset that lets you go far, think out of the box, prepare yourself for the risk that's coming, plan ahead, plan for 2021, December 2020 from this. That's the kind of mindset you need in every kind of relationship you're entering. So if you want to relate with a person and you actually see that the person is not the kind of person that has that kind of mindset, excuse me, please move to the next. Don't overstretch yourself. Sometimes we do so much to please people and we end up stretching ourselves beyond limits. That I said you need to sacrifice for the other person doesn't mean that you should die a boy for the person so that the person will notice you care. I saw that while growing up and I had Jesus. It's serious. You will see men with vision, men with dream, men with ideas. And you see their appearance, they ache. But what happened? They are going to one from that does not even have any idea. Just because he has a connection and they want him to help. But he didn't help. You stayed 2 years, he didn't help you connect with the person you wanted him to connect you with. You stayed 3 years, he started making you his driver. You stayed 4 years, you are not sweeping his compound. Excuse me. Your vision and your dream died. Your vision and your dream died. That I say sacrifice does not mean that you should stretch yourself. Forget about your dream and your vision because you need someone's help. Because you want to stay in a relationship. I see some people say, I cannot leave that relationship. They have been there for a long time, for years, and but excuse me. That relationship is not helping your dream, it's not helping your vision, it's not helping your goal, it's not adding anything to your brand or your integrity, and you must do that. What are you doing there? Yeah. You need relationship. You need it because you want to grow. You need it because you want your business to lead the level into the next level. You need it because you need someone to motivate and inspire you sometimes. But it's not working that way. He only calls you when he needs help. She only calls you when she needs help. And at the end of it, you think that something's going to really come out of it. Get out. Nothing will come. They have moved. Those people that you're still waiting for them to help you, they have moved. So what do? You have to move on. So you need relationship, you need connection in 2021 because the road is going to be rough. I talk about that 2020 has been. A lot has happened in 2020 that has actually given us a little peek into 2021. And the truth is that next 2021 will balance. But we'll try to stand there, make it balance. So please, you need connection to get to where you're going to. You need a relationship. You need someone to link you up to that person. You need someone to buy it from you. And if you're not interested in what I'm not interested in me, I don't trust what I'm not. I can stay with you. So if you are not communicating with me, you are not showing interest, you know, even letting me know you have value to bring to the table, 2021 is not for us. And if I have to walk myself to the throne to make you know that I'm interested in you, or to make you know that I need you to help me do this, or to make you know that I am trustworthy, then it wasn't meant to be. So connection is important above all. Know that you select to work with you in 2021. Limit your circle. Limit your circle. Relationship is important, whether in business or in our personal life. But what is most important is our value while even in our relationship. What is most important is our dignity and our pride while we are working on or still in our relationship. So whatever you do in 2020, whatever kind of people you want to be to work with you in your sector in 2020, whatever kind of people you want to relate with, wherever you want to go to, wherever you want to meet in 2021, what you should do is choose those who work with you in your sector that you can want trust and that understands your value, that are interested in what you do, and see that you matter. And most especially, you are a masterpiece. Thank you, sir.
Wow. I didn't even know what to say. But I didn't know what to say, when to say. As in, um, um, okay. If there's anything I learned in life, it's the power of relationship. Right? I'm able to say that everything I am and I am today not only came by money or by special intellect or capacity that I have or what I do, but everything came on the platform of relationship. This in case you don't know, if you are going to bring Aboki for your meeting, right? If you are going to bring Aboki for your meeting, and it's going to stay the whole day, right? He will not only contend with his time. Let's assume he has time for you to attend your meeting. Let's assume, okay, he has time to attend. Because the first thing you will contend with is that time for him to attend. The next thing you will contend with is the resources to bring him. Because if you don't have anything more points, and you have not started talking, but of course, once you engage me, you don't say, I still come. Don't mind all this packaging. It's packaging. But of course, you don't know my packaging, you don't say, I still come. If not, probably you see the invitation of Italian or Lima, Prince Hotel or Halfway. So since I can see us here, I know say, we still come. We're coming. We're not there yet. Right? We're coming. Sir? Come here, give me a round of applause. It doesn't take about a million and above. Right? It doesn't charge much. You know, sir, you know what I'm trying to calculate? My annual take-home. Annually, 12 months a year, the government pays me. Sir? We'll go on. So that he's telling you what we have to do that 1 million. But he's here based on relationship. There are a lot of things in life that money will never get. But relationship will get you without you thinking. Right? I had the opportunity and privilege to, where I work, I pioneered the HME department. Right? As an head of the department. And of course, when you're head of the department, everybody is looking for something. Right? Is either they're looking for an opportunity or they're looking for admission. Right? And a lot of people will get their admission based on relationship. You see, whether you like him or not, let's be frank with ourselves. Right? You want to make it in Nigeria, you have to have a relationship. You have to what? Have relationship. You have to build relationship. But one question I want to ask you is this: what are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the table? Romantic relationship experts will say the kind of person you want to marry, are you a reflection of that person? Or you are just looking for that person as an escape route of who you are? I want you to take note of that. There's a very good friend in the house. I would also appreciate Master T.V. Martins. I know I'm not too fine, but maybe you fine in the next manner. So, I'm not too fine. I'm fine. No. You don't need to tell me I know. I might not be as fine as all the other speakers that are there. It was a picture that his cameraman but J. Martin did some magic and made me look fine. Alright. So I want us to appreciate him. And I have a very special person in the house also. I have a very special